It's 5:30. Review of the board members. We do have a quorum tonight. Looking at the minutes from June 2nd meeting, has all the board had a chance to review the minutes? Do I have?
Move to be approved as written.
Okay.
I'll second it.
No. First, I got a second. All in favor? Aye. Okay. All right. All right. Just a little bit of housekeeping here this evening. We got a pretty good crowd in here tonight. Just want to make sure everybody kind of turns off or silences your cell phone here this evening. If you're coming up to the podium to speak on behalf of the variance or against a variance, you'll need to sign in. Please state your name and your address. Remember that you are speaking under oath, that we are a quasi-judicial board. All of the variances that are in front of us this evening, there's 4 of them tonight, and they all ran in the Newberry Observer on June 17th. Kind of the flow of the meeting, you'll hear from the variance as requested. You'll hear from Katie for staff reports. At that point, the applicant will, who's in favor, will have an opportunity to come up and speak, and each of you will have 3 minutes to speak. Those that are opposing, you'll have an opportunity to speak as well, and you will have 3 minutes to speak. The applicant will have a chance for a final rebuttal, and then the board will close all the comments. We'll review the variance, and we'll make a determination of the facts and findings before making a motion to either approve or deny the variance. So for tonight, Katie, go ahead and tell us about the new business.
Case VA 01070726 is for the address at 1062 Blacksgate East, Prosperity. The applicant is asking for a variance request for the relief of the required 99.5-foot setback from Lake Murray's high water mark to be 67 feet from the high water mark for a 17-by-9 3-season sunroom addition to the existing house. The addition will be going towards the lake. Our average of 99.5-foot setback is the median of the 2 houses on the right and the left of the property.
Members of the board, any questions for Ms. Katie?
It says 17 by 19, correct? Did you say 9 or 19?
19, 17 by 19.
Okay. So this would be an enclosed
Yes, sir.
sunroom? Like
Yes.
Sun deck, sunroom? Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All right. All right. Is there anyone here tonight speaking on behalf of the variance?
Never done this before, so.
It's okay, yeah, it's just, yep.
So I'm the owner,
Okay,
and the sunroom's going to be in line with the existing house.
now are you Ms. Nancy?
I'm Nancy Vermilly.
Okay, for the record, just state your name and address, please.
Okay, Nancy Vermilly, 1062 Blacksgate East.
Thank you, Ms. Nancy, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not sure, she sort of said everything that it was going to be, but it's just going to be a sunroom in line with the existing house. There's a concrete pad there right now, so it's going to basically be where the concrete pad is.
Was the concrete pad there prior to, like as a patio or something?
Correct.
You said there was a concrete pad. Are you increasing the footprint or?
Just a footer around the outside of it,
Okay.
but the inside will be that footprint.
Adding the roof line is what's triggered.
That adding the
Roof
roof line.
line.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
So it's not the house, it's All right, thank you.
Okay. Very helpful. Any other questions?
I did not.
Okay. All right, Ms. Nancy, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, is there anyone in here speaking against this variance this evening? Okay. All right, none noted. Okay. Ms. Nancy, have anything else to add? Okay. All right. Members of the board, or any other questions? We take a look at the findings of facts. Hearing none. All right, the board is required to consider the following factors per section 153.052, and we review section C 1 to 5. Number one, there are extraordinary and exceptional conditions pertaining to a particular piece of property. Mr. Doug.
I concur.
Okay. Mr. Johnson?
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
I agree on this, Chairman.
I agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. All right, number two, these conditions do not generally apply to the other property in the vicinity or in the district.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Johnson?
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
Agree.
Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Number three, because of these conditions, the applicant of the ordinance to a particular piece of property would effectively prohibit or unreasonably restrict use of the property.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
I agree.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Number four, the authorization of the variance will not be of substantial detriment to the adjacent property or the public good, and the character of the district will not be harmed by the granting of the variance.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Concur on that, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
And number five, the effect of the variance would not allow the establishment of a use of not otherwise permitted in the zoning district, would not extend physically a non-conforming use of the land, it would not change the zoning district boundaries shown on the official zoning map.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
I agree.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
I concur.
Members of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we grant the variance.
Second, Mr. Chairman.
First and a second, all right. All in favor? Aye, all in favor? All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Nancy, your variance is approved, thank you. Got to wait 30 days and get with Katie on all that
You can
before you
call
start your
tomorrow. If
project.
y'all want to leave, y'all are welcome to leave.
Yeah. It wasn't all that bad, was it? Okay. All right. All right. Katie, let's hear case number 2.
All right, case VA 02-07-07-26 is for the property address of 1233 Peninsula Drive, Prosperity, by Mr. Jim O'Neill, which is the property owner. He is asking for a variance request for the relief of the required 104.5-foot setback from Lake Murray's high water mark to be 75 foot from the high water mark. And this is going to be for an addition to the existing home. I do have, and there's an error on the statute where it says new site built, but it's an addition to the home. And he did provide me with the approval from the HOA points, and they have approved the addition and the plans to go with that addition. So it's for a proposed deck to screen porch enclosure, will have a roof line.
Members of the board, any questions for Ms. Katie? Okay, thank you, Ms. Katie. All right, is there anyone here speaking on behalf of the variance?
So
Go ahead. Yep.
my name's James O'Neill. it said I'm the owner. My wife would object. We both own it. But, yeah, we're just trying to screen in the current deck and extend if the right term is gable, out and make it fully enclosed.
And just for the record, you're at 1233 Peninsula Drive, correct?
Yes, correct, sorry.
That's all right. Board, any questions for Mr. O'Neill?
You said this was a screened-in porch,
It will be a screened-in porch, or a screened-in deck, sorry.
screened-in deck?
Yes. The deck is existing, so we're just taking the gable out and then just screening around the current deck.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All right. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Is there anyone speaking against this variance? Okay. There's so many of you, I'll ask, is there anyone else speaking in favor of the variance? Mr. Neal, any other comments to add?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Members of the board, ready for our findings of facts? All right. Get to 'em here. All right. Again, the board determines, the board is required to consider the following factors per the section 153.052 and its section C 1 through 5. Number one, there are extraordinary and exceptional conditions pertaining to a particular piece of property.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well, Mr. Chairman.
Number two, these conditions do not generally apply to their property in the vicinity or in that district.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Number three, because of these conditions, the application of the ordinance to the particular piece of property would effectively prohibit or unreasonably restrict use of the property.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
I agree.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
Number four, the authorization of the variance will not be of substantial detriment to the adjacent property or the public good, and the character of the district will not be harmed by the granting of the variance.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
All right, number five, the effect of the variance would not allow the establishment of a use not otherwise permitted in the zoning district, would not extend a physically a non-conforming use of the land, and would not change the zoning district boundaries shown in the official zoning map.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
Agree.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
All right. Members, do we need further discussion, or do I have a motion?
I move the variance be granted.
Do I have a
No,
second?
Second.
Grant.
Second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Okay, the motion has been approved. I have to, again, wait for 30 days for Ms. Katie and get with her on that, okay? All right, number three.
All right, case number VA 03070726 was applied by the applicant, JELL Enterprises LLC, for the address at 127 Butler Cove, Prosperity. This is a variance request for the relief of the required 50-foot setback from Lake Murray's high water mark to be 10 foot from the high water mark for a new site-built house. The hardship presented was the lot configuration. As you see from the road, it widens out towards the lake.
Any other questions for Ms. Katie? All right, is there anyone speaking on behalf of the variance this evening?
Okay, my name is Lowell Dowd. I live at 527 Marvin Trail, Prosperity, South Carolina. My brother-in-law purchased a lot There was an existing mobile home that no one had lived in for a while on the lot that was down at the location, actually a little bit below where we're seeking the variance. Just because the lot widens, like as Katie said, we want to be able to put a home, still maintain the 7-foot side setbacks and everything, but just move it further down to where the wider part of the lot is.
Do you already have house plans?
We do, yes.
So I take it the septic was already in place, you're just
It was.
saying it's probably back closer to the road.
It was. They'll add on some more.
I
They'll
understand.
modify it. I mean, not modify it, just update it is what it's called.
Any other questions? I guess, what's the square footage of the new home?
1,780.
Single story?
No, it'll be two-story that way. It's two smaller bedrooms upstairs.
Okay.
Trying to keep a smaller footprint.
There's not much to work with.
I'm sorry.
It's not much work to work with.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Any other questions?
Is the foundation of the old mobile home still there?
No, it is not. It is not. It was just basically, it wasn't even mortar around, it was just stacked up block pillars and all there.
Board, any other questions? Okay, all right. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, is there anyone here speaking against this variance?
Okay.
Doug's got the clock for me, okay.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Lou,
My name is Valerie Logan, and the residence is 121 Butler Cove that I have the concern with.
Say it again, the address, your address is 121 Butler Cove?
That's our address.
That's your address?
Where's that on the tax?
On the
map?
tax map up there, which one is that on the tax map?
I'm sorry?
On the tax map up here, which one of those is your property?
On the right-hand or left-hand
I
side
can't see it
of
from here.
the property.
So you're at 532-1-71,
Can you see it from here?
What was your name
To the
again?
left.
left?
What was your name again? I'll
Miss
ver-
Logan,
Valerie Logan?
She is at -73.
Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Ms. Logan, you have 3 minutes, go ahead.
Okay, sir. One of my main concerns is the stormwater runoff and shoreline impact. This home was built only 10 feet from the high water mark, also raises serious stormwater runoff and erosion concerns. The closer a structure sits to the lake, the greater the risk that the runoff, driveway runoff, and distributed soil will flow directly into the water. The existing 50-foot setback helps protect Lake Murray by providing a natural buffer that absorbs rainfall, filters runoff, and prevents shoreline erosion. Reducing this buffer to only 10 feet eliminates the protective zone and increases the likelihood of sediment washing into the lake, pollutants entering the water, erosions along the shoreline, damage to neighboring properties during heavy rain events. Given the slope of the land and the proximity to my boat ramp and increased runoff could flow towards my property and directly into the lake at my access point. This creates both environmental and property impact concerns that should weigh heavily against granting this variance. I have provided a copy of all of my concerns
Thank you.
and photos.
Board, any questions for Ms. Logan? All right, is there anyone else speaking against this variance?
Evening, everybody. My name's Thomas Eichman. I'm at 1073 Leisure Point Road, which is out on the main street. I'm actually here on behalf of Tony Martin, the owner of the properties 71 and 70 on the right side of the property in question. And essentially, the two properties that they own originally were established for single-bedroom residence. The septics and wells, both in place for those properties, are set for those size structures. The concern that Tony has is by building such a large structure at the back end of the property within 10 foot of the high water mark, that it's going to put undue complication to his future builds on that property due to the current septic location, and depending on the repair that's done to the single bedroom septic or two bedroom septic that was there for the mobile home, the established setback for well from septic distance is going to be very complex on a small lot like that, especially where the house locations are allowed. Also, he has to cram a septic system on the neighboring property, which with the property in question's well location is going to restrict that location also, because the neighboring property's septics are towards the water, not towards the shoreline to the right in the particular two lots I'm speaking of.
So you're saying that the proposed house septic will affect for 71 and 70 to the, I guess, to our right?
Correct. And that's mainly because there's not a current well in place for 70, or 71 rather, sorry. And there is no septic on that lot. So he has to follow the setbacks from 72's current well location and current septic location. And obviously, a structure of that size is going to take up quite a bit of 0.17 acre worth of property. And the concern is that the structure would be, minimal at best.
Has there been an application to DHEC for a septic system? Did I say that been approved?
Not for 71.
No, for 72.
So the proposed lot, that's a good question, just because I know the current guidelines, because I just built, require a engineered system within this distance of the water now. And their attempt to rehab the existing trailer septic is the concern.
So I'll clear that up. The applicant has not come to our office for a zoning permit or a building permit, just for the fact of he knew he wasn't gonna make setback.
Right.
So if the variance passes or not, and he decides to build on this lot, when he gets a zoning permit, we will require a letter from DES saying that they've been out, and they will make that determination for how this existing tank will be modified. It won't come from the county.
Okay.
It will come from DES, but
Okay.
we're not to a point where we've had or needed to require that.
And there's already existing well already on the property.
You say you had to put in an engineered system, though, correct?
Correct, the
Well, he
now
could-
market
He could
standard.
easily put in an engineered system, it just cost him more money.
Very much so, yeah. And also the impact to the environment's a lot less with those systems, which was kind of the question I was hoping I might be able to answer for Mr. Martin today. But, obviously that will come down the line when they submit a permit.
Time's up, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you. We'll hear from anyone else speaking against this variance.
Good evening. My name's Tracy Black, and my address is 976 Leisure Point Road. Leisure Point runs perpendicular to Butler Cove. This lot is .14 acres. My friend and I walk Butler Cove regularly. Anybody that walks by that lot, you can take a look at it and you can see there's just not enough land to build a 1,700 square foot house. The builder's already built a house on Butler Cove, and quite frankly, we're all kind of astounded that that house got built. There's some runoff issues as a result of that house being built the way it was built, and that's why you have so many people here today asking questions. We would love for our neighborhood to be beautified, but there are limits, and I'm a little confused as to why somebody would buy a lot knowing that you couldn't build but so much on it, but then come before this board and ask for a variance. So, that's it.
Thank you. All right, anyone else speaking against the variance?
Yeah.
Jill Quattlebaum. I'm at 1100 Leisure Point Road, and like Tracy said, we walk that lot, that area a lot. My husband and I bought 2 lots. We bought 1 lot first. DHEC come out, did their little thing, said, congratulations, you get 1 bedroom. If you can get the other lot next door, you're good. So we got the second lot within 30 days, and we're good now. We've built our house. We've been there 10 years. We have a 2-bedroom house on .31 of an acre. Well, guess what? I just had to rebuild my septic tank. My septic tank failed because they did not go below the clay line. It only went down 24 inches. Guess what? It's 60 inches now. So he runs the risk of the septic failing in that lot if you don't go a deep lot, if you don't go deep with the septic system. This spit of land is completely surrounded by water. It is not going to take much for that septic field to fail, whatever they put in there. You cannot overbuild for the area. You cannot do but what the land will allow you to do. And a 1,700 square foot house is too freaking big for that area. He just got away with building a 2,400 square foot further up the road. God knows how, on .22 acres. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. All right, anyone else speaking in favor of this variance? Anyone here speaking on behalf? All right, now go. Anyone else speaking against the variance? All right, and I know you're speaking on behalf of the applicant. Do you have rebuttal or anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess first, just to address some of the opposition that really doesn't even live right there on the street, lives on a different one. Everything I build is going to be to the county codes and to the parameters that you guys approve.
But you want to set
I'm talking.
We're no back,
Yeah,
no
excuse me.
back and forth, sorry.
So, as far as the other house that was built it to every code, everything worked just fine. This was the existing mobile home that was there, and it was all the way down to where we're trying to go. Miss Valerie's home next door, I know she's concerned about runoff. Well, we'll landscape, I'll put up retention fence, anything. And I know she said about the 50-foot setback, but as you see right here, this is the 360 mark. So her home is all the way down.
You want to enter these into record? Let's enter these. Correct.
And actually, the porch goes up below the 360 mark by about 6 or 7 more feet. So I'm not asking to be below it, I'm asking to be 10 foot back from it. So yes, you can have that.
We'll enter those in.
The surveyor identified original iron pins. As far as Mr. Tony's property on the other side, I can't speak to anything on his septic or engineered system. He has another vacant lot that is to the right of ours. What he does with that is really none of my business at all. I'm just looking to put a home on property that we purchased and do it by the building codes and the county regulations.
All right.
I have a question, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
You're come before us to see if we would approve the variance to let you build closer to the lake from setback, correct?
Correct.
And then you're gonna have to go to, it used to be DHEC, now it's
DES, Department of
DES.
Environmental Services.
to get an approval for a septic system.
So what happens is when the septic system that's in the ground, however many bedrooms it was approved for that many bedrooms. If this house exceeds however many bedrooms was in that manufactured home, which we'll have to do that research, which we haven't done yet,
I
but we will
understand.
do that research. If it is more bedrooms than what was in the previous home, then yes, he has to contact DES. What DES tells him is out of our hands. They may tell him he has to add drain line, they may tell him it suffice. We are not specialists in that field, so it's all in what DES approves.
By the added additional
It
bedrooms
it
or
does not-
bathrooms?
It does not go off bathrooms, it's
Goes
off of
bedrooms.
bedrooms.
Excuse me. All right, thank you.
Any other questions?
The objection I heard raised was about runoff.
Yes, sir.
How would you address that?
Well, with runoff, I mean, it's a natural slope to the land, always, but we will sod it, put, whatever kind of measures necessary in landscaping to slow up any runoff.
All right. Any other questions? No, just
How
for
many
the,
acres is in this little tract of land?
How many acres?
Yeah, how many is in the plat, on the plat, or, yeah, we don't have a plat or nothing like that, I'm just wondering.
No, I do not have the plat with me. I think it's either .1, I think it's .19 or .17 right there. Thank you. I should ask them, so.
Oh, and one other question. How many bedrooms are you proposed in this 1780 square foot?
3 bedrooms,
3,
correct,
okay.
And you said 2 upstairs, right?
correct. Yeah, DHEC does not, you can have 10 bathrooms in a 1-bedroom house. They don't count bathrooms. I never quite understood their thing. They count bedrooms.
The logic is, it doesn't matter how many bathrooms you have, it's how many people are you
People,
gonna
it's the volume.
sleep there.
yeah, it's the volume. Okay. Any other questions?
When was the mobile home removed?
About 7 or 8 weeks ago.
So whatever visual impact it had at that time is now removed. But it did have a visual impact on the neighboring property.
Yeah, it was completely grown up, had trees growing up through it and everything, so it was blocking any view you would have back there. Again, I'm talking, not you, so be quiet.
All right. And time's up, Mr.
All right.
Chairman.
Okay. All right, just for discussion for board members here, I mean, I think everyone realizes it's not up to us to determine the septic or the well or any of that stuff. I mean, we're just here to determine the actual variance of what he's trying to build here onto the property. And of course, it'll be up to the other Department of Environmental Services or make sure that all that meets. So that's the only discussion I have for the board. Any other discussion? Okay.
I have
All right, if that's the case, we will close all comments, and we will take this for review. All right, members of the board, we are determined findings of facts, and we're to consider those following factors per the section 153.052, section C, 1 to 5. There are extraordinary and exceptional conditions pertaining to a particular piece of property.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
I agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
Number 2, these conditions do not generally apply to the other property in the vicinity or in the district.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
I agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
All right, number 3, because of these conditions, the application of the ordinance to a particular piece of property would effectively prohibit or unreasonably restrict use of the property.
Mr. Chairman.
Number 4, the authorization of the variance will not be of substantial detriment to the adjacent property or good, and the character of the district will not be harmed by granting of the variance.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also, Mr. Chairman.
Number 5, the effect of the variance would not allow the establishment of a use not otherwise permitted in the zoning district, would not extend physically a non-conforming use of the land. It would not change the zoning district boundaries shown in the official zoning map.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
Members of the board, for the findings of facts, do they have any type of a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we grant the variance request with the understanding that the Department of Environmental Services will have to bless the septic and the square footage. All we're doing is allowing closer to.
Second, Mr. Chairman.
All right, I got 2 seconds. Mr. Wilk, Mr. Chauncey. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, all right, your motion's been granted. You'll have to wait 30 days, and of course, it does have that extra caveat in there regarding the septic. Okay. All right, thank you all for coming. All right, Miss Katie, number 4.
Case number VA 04070726 by the applicants Christina and David Kibler at 328 Hayes Road, Prosperity. They're asking for a variance request for the relief of the required 20-foot setback from the road right-of-way of Hayes Road to be 5 foot from the road right-of-way of Hayes Road for a new site-built house. This is a county road, and it has been blessed by Public Works.
Okay. Any questions for Miss Katie?
I'm not familiar with Hayes Road. What part of the lake is this?
It is off of, State, I was about to say Drew Island
okay.
State Park.
All
yeah.
right, okay.
Yep.
I got you. I know what section of the county is now. Okay.
And it's for a new site-built house.
That's the county road.
Mm-hmm.
Is that county road paved?
It's, they'll address that,
Okay.
yep, when you,
Okay.
But you said Public Works is, they blessed.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
yep.
Good. All right, well, is there anyone here speaking in favor of this variance?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm David Kibler. So Hayes Road is off of State Park Road, and it goes out to a point, and you can see there on the tax map, we're 20-18. And then the road that, if you look carefully there at 2018, right past 2019, there's a sign that says in-state maintenance, and the paving on the road ends, but then it looks to extend either in a right-of-way or a road form of some sort that goes right out there a little bit further. We actually purchased this lot earlier this year, and there was an older house on it. We've torn the older house down. If you zoomed in there, you might be able to see it, but it was, if not in the right-of-way, right up against the edge of the right-of-way, kind of like we're in a situation we're going to have to be as well. So not exactly certain, about the county, state road, any of that type of stuff, and we hadn't really been able to find it as we've looked for it, but the road does dead end right there to my new neighbor at 2-17's house. So I don't know that you would ever anticipate paving or extending that in any way, but that's kind of what we see when we look. So that's kind of why we're here, to see if we can get the variance to start our construction. And that's all I have, sir.
Any questions for Mr. Kibler? I think about the only question I have is, what's the square footage of the home on this one?
It's around 3,000 square feet. Yeah, 2840, in that range.
And I take it you've already got Department of Environmental Services all blessed your proposed?
That's all, we're working, we're getting all that done. Our builder's in the process of working on all that right now.
Okay. Any other questions for Mr. Kibler? All right, Mr. Kibler, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, is there anyone here speaking against this variance? All right, hearing none, is there anyone else speaking in favor of the variance?
My name's Tony Dillashaw. Our property is at 304 Hayes, which is right beside it. And Mr. Kibler has done a lot of good by removing the older house that was there. And we would like to see that he get granted what he wants.
Thank you. Mr. Tony? Anyone else speaking in favor or against? Hearing none. Members of the board, any conversation, discussion? Okay. Hearing none as well, let's go ahead and review the findings of facts. The board is required to consider the following factors per section 153.052, and it's section C, 1 to 5. Number one, there are extraordinary and exceptional conditions pertaining to a particular piece of property.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on that, Mr. Chairman.
I agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
Number two, these conditions do not generally apply to the other property in the vicinity or in that district.
I concur, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
I agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
Number three, because of these conditions, the application of the ordinance to the particular piece of property would effectively prohibit or unreasonably restrict use of the property.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
Agree as well.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
All right. Number four, the authorization of the variance will not be of substantial detriment to an adjacent property or to the public good, and the character of the district will not be harmed by the granting of the variance.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
Agree.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
And finally, number five, the effect of the variance would not allow the establishment of a use not otherwise permitted in the zoning district, would not extend physically a non-conforming use of the land, would not change the zoning district boundaries shown on the official zoning map.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree on it, Mr. Chairman.
Agree, Mr. Chairman.
Agree also.
All right. Here's the board. Do I have a motion?
Move the variance be granted.
I second, Mr. Chairman.
Second by Mr. Doug. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Variance has been granted. You have 30 days to get with Ms. Katie and, okay. All right. Ms. Katie, we have any, don't see any old business or other business? And
Education?
Made some contact, last week, so we moving forward.
Okay.
It's gonna be through the Association of Counties.
Okay.
and duly noted, the next meeting is July 30th here at the end of the month at 5:30, so change your calendars. All right, all right. Do I have any other motion?
I'll second,
Let's
Mr.
adjourn.
Chairman.
Second, all right. All right, are all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all. Yeah, thank you all for coming.